Hello everyone, my name is Jason Whitesitt and I'm going to be talking to you today about Quality Manners bullet point 6.2 and also a little bit of 1.8. 6.2 reads, Course tools and media support student engagement and guide the student to become an active learner. And 1.8 is simply about introductions. So a few years ago when it came time to design my world literature class online, I'd heard from several students how boring discussion boards posts were, and they were tired of them, and these are bright students, not lazy ones at all. And it made me rethink how I wanted to approach the discussion board class in this new course I was teaching. And so I poked around a little bit and I found a program called Voicethread, and you can see their website right here. Voicethread simply allows students to post videos, and also audio around a central image that you can control. And it's also free for students for at least 60 minutes or so. So that, for most students, that's all they would need throughout the semester. So what do I do with Voicethread and how do I use it to improve student engagement? Well, as I said before, I use it in my discussion board posts. And here you can see it's the very first discussion board post in my world literature class, and it's designed for introductions. And if you look down here, this is what Voicethread looks like, and I have it embedded right into my Blackboard class, which is one of the great things about using Voicethread, is it'll pop up just like this for the students, and this is what they see. What they can then do, and you see all my students aligned right here on the right, they can then add their own images and their own voice and their own video even to the discussion. So rather than just typing out text, you can see their faces. And this might seem like a small thing, but there's a reason so many other aspects or portions of the internet use avatars. It's because people like having an image that represents themselves, and other people like to see those images and interact with them and get to know them just a little bit more. And it also results in some interesting side notes. For example, I taught a class where a student chose her newborn baby to represent herself, and she was a particularly bright student, so throughout the semester everyone would always click on the image of the newborn baby to see what brilliant things it had to say about Beowulf or the Epic of Gilgamesh. Other things that are interesting is when it comes time to reuse these, you do have to delete each student's comment one by one, which is somewhat onerous. However, it shows you how much more engaging it is to actually have a student's face there representing themselves, because when it comes time to delete them, I'm often faced with this existential crisis where it's time to delete Mandy K, and it's like, I don't want to delete Mandy K. She's done so many great things this semester. So you find yourself forming a greater connection with the students, which is kind of nice. So what's Voicethread look like in action, and how does it improve engagement? I already said students are attracted by aesthetics and by the students' faces. They get to know one another, and also it's just nice to see how it plays out. So for example, in my own discussion boards, you can see here I have a central image. It has to do with travel, and you just click play.
My name is
that's another student. So
Today,
I'll come up here.
To the Yavapai School of Armchair Travel. My name is Jason Whitesitt.
I introduce kind of a basic question. And at this point, I'm asking students to introduce themselves. And then they proceed to do so. And you can just click play, and then it'll go through, and you can see students can actually do video.
My name.
Sometimes they take a little while to load.
My name is Daniel Williams.
So we have video, and then we have audio.
My name is Ashley.
And so each student just clicks through. They can provide their take on whatever the situation is. And then when you're done with that page, you can go to a new page, new image. Here I'll ask another question.
As you can imagine, books and literature.
Start a new discussion on a new question. And the primary takeaway here is that students get to use their own voices, hear one another's voices, have that video, and form a greater community even though it is online, rather than just having some, arcane little glyphs on the bottom representing a name and some boring old text. You can jazz it up a little bit, and I find that it increases the amount of investment and community on online discussions. Good luck with your own Voicethreads. You can find how to embed this program. It's real simple for students and teachers to use. Just go to voicethread.com. Good luck.